Would it delay that, sir? Should the ceasefire then be off?
Well, I would say this, and I'm going to let that because that's Israel's decision, but as far as I'm concerned, if all of the hostages aren't returned by Saturday at 12 o'clock, I think it's an appropriate time. I would say cancel it and all bets are off and let hell break out. I'd say they ought to be returned by 12 o'clock on Saturday, and if they're not returned, all of them, not in drips and drabs, not 2 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 2. Saturday at 12 o'clock, and after that, I would say all hell is going to break out. And I don't think they're going to do it. I think a lot of them are dead. I think a lot of the hostages are dead. I think it's a great human tragedy what's happened, how people can be that mean to do.
Mr. President, when you say all hell is going to break loose, are you speaking about retaliation from
You'll
Israel?
find out, and they'll find out too. Hamas will find out what I mean.
Mr. President,
They're going to find out what I mean. These are sick people, and they'll find out what I mean Saturday at 12 o'clock.
But no involvement.
Okay, so I want to bring attention here to what Donald Trump just said. They'll find out. You'll find out. Okay, this is the same term that he used when they talked about the calm before the storm. You'll find out. What is this? What is this? This is the calm before the storm. What do you mean? You'll find out. You'll find out. Okay. So let us connect the calm before the storm statement to this coming Saturday, which is February 15th. Okay, there's an ultimatum being given right now by Donald Trump that if Hamas doesn't release all of the hostages by this Saturday, okay, this Saturday, that all hell is going to break loose, and they have until noon on Saturday. So Saturday is February 15th. And they said, well, what do you mean by that when all hell is going to break out? What do you mean? They'll find out. You'll find out. They'll find out. Okay. All right. So let me play the clip when he said that at the calm before the storm. And then we're going to look at the date connection because there's something interesting here that I think everybody's going to want to hear. Okay. Okay, so before I continue here, this is today. Trump says, let all hell break out if Hamas doesn't release all hostages by Saturday. This coming Saturday is February 15th of 2025.
You guys know what this represents?
Well,
Maybe just the calm before the storm.
what's the storming?
Could be the calm before the storm.
What storm is
We have the world's great military people in this room, I will tell you that. And we're going to have a great evening. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Give us a hint on your end.
Thank you, everybody.
Mr. President, when you say all hell is going to break loose, are you speaking about retaliation from
You'll
Israel?
find out, and they'll find out too. Hamas will find out what I mean.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Give us a hint.
Okay, so he said the same term in both of these situations. Okay, so the calm before the storm. What storm, Mr. President? You'll find out. Okay, that was October 5th, 2017. And now today, okay, he said all hell is going to break out if Hamas doesn't release all the hostages by this Saturday, February 15th, 2025. And they said, well, what does that mean? All hell will break out. What does that mean? You'll find out, he said. You'll find out. Okay, so let us connect October 5th, 2017 to February 15th, 2025, when he said all hell is going to break out if they don't release the hostages by this coming Saturday. What day was Trump's calm before the storm statement? October 5th, 2017, okay? October 5th, 2017. October 5th, 2017 to February 15th, 2025. This coming Saturday, if Hamas doesn't return all of the hostages by this Saturday, all hell is going to break out. 2,690 days. 2,690 in the Strong's Hebrew Concordance. 2690 is a trumpet. A trumpet. To trumpet. To blow on that instrument. This is Steve Fletcher, a trumpet for my people. The sign of his coming revealed. Okay, so I'm going to leave this with you all right now, and I will continue to investigate all of this. So, real quickly, once again today, Donald Trump said, if Hamas does not return all of the hostages by this coming Saturday at 12 o'clock, I didn't understand if it was 12 noon or 12 midnight, but this coming Saturday at 12 o'clock, that's a good time, he said, then all hell will break loose. What does that mean? All hell will break loose. You'll find out. You'll find out. Okay, and then the calm before the storm, they asked him what that meant, and he said, you'll find out. You'll find out. Okay, so we connect those two, and it's 2,690 days from the calm before the storm. You'll find out. All hell's going to break loose. You'll find out. 2,690 days. And 2,690 is trumpet. Okay. So I'm just putting some pieces together for you. Continue watching, because we could be at the end of the line here. End of the line. I don't know. We don't know. All we can do is watch. I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people. The sign of his coming revealed.